Welcome to DTF Transformation. Today we're breaking down why line thickness and choke settings are critical for clean, long-lasting DTF prints. From better durability to preventing white ink peaking, this guide will help you press like a pro. To get the best results in DTF printing, it's not just about how your design looks on screen, it's about how well it performs once it's pressed. So let's talk about choke. A choke adjusts the size of the white ink layer under your design. A larger choke shrinks that white layer just enough to keep it from peeking around the edges. A smaller choke offers more stretch, but also increases the risk of white ink showing. But remember, it's not the white ink that makes the design stick, it's the adhesive powder applied to it. And this is why line thickness is very important. Thin lines don't give the powder much to hold on to. That means poor adhesion, edge lifting, and peeling over time. Thicker lines give your design more durability, especially when paired with the right choke setting. Here's why we recommend a .006-inch choke. It delivers the best balance of durability and clean edges. On the left, your original image. On the right, the same design with a .006 choke applied, highlighting areas that could miss white ink and powder coverage without the right settings. Using this standard choke size offers three big benefits. One, it gives you the most durable press and keeps your edges looking clean. Two, it stops white ink from peeking out around the artwork. And three, it ensures a more secure bond, so your transfers last longer, wash after wash. Quick note, very thin lines are always tricky. They just don't hold up well, no matter the choke. That's why we recommend bold lines paired with this .006-inch setting for results you can trust. Now let's look at what happens with a .002-inch choke, a setting that gives you a little more stretch and flexibility. On the left, the original image looks perfect on screen, but on the right, after applying a .002-inch choke, you can see the circled spots. Those are areas where white ink and adhesive powder won't fully cover. At first glance, it might seem like you're getting great coverage, but here's the reality. Those thin areas don't have enough surface for powder to bond, which can cause prints to lift or peel. Your artwork might press on, but it won't have the same durability or secure hold as a design with a proper choke. Yes, there's more flexibility and stretch in those areas, but it comes at the cost of long-term wear. If you're after lasting professional results, a .002-inch just isn't enough for most designs. Now, here's what happens when you use no choke at all, or a .000-inch choke. Your original image might look crisp and perfect on screen, but without any choke, the white ink layer underneath stays the same size as your artwork. The problem? When you press your transfer, that white ink will show around the edges, just like you see here, highlighted in yellow. This is the worst-case scenario for DTF printing. You'll get visible white outlines, your design won't look professional, and the print won't hold up well over time. Always remember, thin lines are always tricky in DTF printing. Here's what happens when you combine a .006-inch choke with thicker lines. In this case, a 2-pixel stroke added around the artwork. Notice how there are no trouble areas? By thickening your lines, you make sure every part of your artwork gets full coverage with both white ink and adhesive powder. This is important because it maximizes the surface area for powder to bond, prevents white ink from peeking through, and really boosts your print's long-term durability. For best results, always thicken up those fine lines. Thanks for watching this video. Give us a like and hit that follow button if you learned something new today. Here's a quick recap. For durable, professional DTF prints, avoid thin lines at all costs. Always use bold outlines and keep your smallest details above half a point thick. If you need advice or file adjustments, reach out to us anytime at DTF Transformation. We're here to help you get the best press every time.